President Donald Trump has announced a brand new class of American warships that will bear his name. Speaking on Monday, President Donald Trump unveiled what he called a revamped Golden Fleet, anchored by a new generation of heavily armored vessels officially titled the Trump class. It's a rare and controversial honor, of course, typically reserved for presidents only after they've left office and usually when they're dead. Standing at his Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida, flanked by large posters of futuristic warships labeled USS Defiant, Trump laid out a sweeping vision for the U.S. Navy's future. In his words, the warships will be 100 times more powerful than anything the United States has built before.
And again, it's 100 times more powerful than the previous Iowa class, it's called. Those are the big ones that you'd see on a show. Victory at Sea. I don't know if anyone's seen Victory at Sea, but it was a classic. They'll help maintain American military supremacy, revive the American shipbuilding industry, and inspire fear in America's enemies all over the world. We want respect. We're going to have it. We already have it. We're more respected now than we ever were.
The plan begins with 2 Trump-class battleships, but the ambition doesn't stop there. The president says the fleet could eventually grow to between 20 and 25 vessels, forming the backbone of a dramatically expanded Navy that includes both manned and unmanned ships. Now, according to President Trump, these warships will weigh between 30,000 and 40,000 tons and will carry an arsenal that sounds pulled straight from science fiction. They'll be armed with missiles and guns, as well as weaponry still in development, such as lasers and hypersonic missiles. The vessels will also carry the nuclear-armed sea-launched cruise missiles currently under development. Now, President Trump described these vessels as some of the most lethal surface warships available.
These cutting-edge vessels will be some of the most lethal surface warfare ships. They will be actually the most ever built other than our submarines. We have submarines which will have, in many ways, even more lethality, and we have many of them under construction.
Navy Secretary John Phelan reinforced the message with a warning aimed squarely at America's rivals, declaring that when a Trump-class ship appears on the horizon, American victory at sea is inevitable.
The future Trump-class battleship, the USS Defiant, will be the largest, deadliest, and most versatile and best-looking warship anywhere on the world's oceans.
Now, historically, U.S. battleships have been named after states, symbols of national unity rather than individual leaders. But President Trump's name is already emblazoned across hotels, golf courses, and now increasingly public institutions. Critics argue the warship announcement fits a broader pattern they describe as narcissistic. Supporters, however, see it as a bold assertion of American strength at a time of growing global competition. And that competition is very real. U.S. officials have repeatedly warned that America is falling behind China in shipbuilding capacity. In fact, last year, more than 60% of the global ship orders went to Chinese yards. China now operates the world's largest Navy with 234 warships compared to the U.S. Navy's 219, a gap that has narrowed steadily over the past 2 decades. Now, Trump has made reversing that trend a personal mission since returning to office in January. And the announcement comes days after the Navy revealed plans for another new class of frigates designed to complement larger warships, and months after the U.S. struck a deal with Finland to purchase and co-build advanced icebreakers. Whether the Trump class becomes a lasting symbol of naval dominance or a lightning rod for controversy, one thing is certainly clear. America's future at sea is being reshaped, and reshaped loudly. As steel meets ambition and politics meets firepower, the oceans may soon carry a fleet unlike any the world has seen before.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$30 trillion का कर्ज है.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali. Stop.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.